There's a whole lot of people that I talk to that think knees, the real purpose for knees is to hurt. And that's a problem. That's a big problem because it's just not true. The real purpose for knees are to carry your body weight through the full range of motion and to be able to do whatever you want to do with your legs at the highest level. Well, that's always possible, and for some reason, knees just have this thing about being painful. So the thing that we do, that's the number one hack for knees, is hamstring strength. Hamstring strength. The way it works is here's a knee joint. There's one muscle on one side, those are called your quads. And there's another muscle on the other side, those are called your hamstrings. The ideal situation is that those hamstrings are just as strong as those quads. And how many people out there know that their hamstrings are as strong as their quads are? Pretty simple. There's actually some really easy exercises you can do that don't require any apparatus or just require one of those Swiss balls or an exercise ball, that you can get those hamstrings as strong as they ever would need to be. Biggest thing is the hamstring strength. When it comes to the hamstring strength, it's not that those hamstrings are just strong, they're also needing to be flexible. And it's not that those quadriceps on the opposite side are strong, they need to be flexible too. So it's not just the hamstrings being strong, those hamstrings need to be strong and flexible. And they have to be opposite a quadricep that's strong and flexible as well. So now I'm going to show you 3 moves that are going to help you with this knee pain thing. So to work your hamstrings, all you need is a chair. You lay on your back and put your heels on it, and then you lift your hips up and down. The first thing you do is you point your toes straight, like straight ahead. The second thing you do is you turn your toes pointing out and you lift your hips up and down. So you're pushing your heels down into the chair and lifting your hips up. You're going to feel the work in the back of the legs. And then you point your toes inward, big toes together in the middle, and lift your hips up and down. And what you're going to notice is that it emphasizes different parts of the hamstring. Toes together is the inside, toes out is the outside. To make it more challenging, you go to one foot. And just keep it straight for this one, but lift those hips straight up and down, driving that one heel down into the floor or into the chair, and lifting those hips straight up. Doing it with one leg, it's about twice as hard. So then when you're finished, you've got those muscles nice and worked, you grab a belt and you put that belt around your foot, keeping a little bit of bend in that foot. You pull that leg across the midline towards the other shoulder, and then you take it out to the other direction, and you stretch the hamstring both directions. Dang.